Buy low option.
I was gonna
Courtland
say, let me get
Sutton.
you back on track.
Courtland Sutton had a slow start, a little bit rusty. He had the training wheels on, but also kind of had a bad matchup in sort of ways. Now that Judy's gone, he's going to be just like Saquon coming back. He's going to look better. He's going to get the targets. He's going to be the man. This guy in 2019 was a highlight reel. He was really one of those fantasy studs that we always drafted back in the throwback days, right? When you could have any quarterback throw to him and he would always catch it, right? Kind of like like a huge tight end, but a wide receiver. Like he was just one of those guys, man. No matter who was throwing the ball to him, he was catching everything. He was catching so many inaccurate passes. He'll pull up that 2019 season.
I was already on it. So
He
he
had
did play.
crappy quarterbacks that year. Like he didn't even have any quarterback that
He
year. It
had
was so bad.
124 targets, 72 receptions, 1,112 yards receiving with
Wow,
6 touchdowns.
1,112 without a quarterback.
Oh yeah, he was
Oh
on
my God.
fire.
How many touchdowns?
6.
6. Okay, so
And
he
that was
did
only
get,
his second year in the league. I mean, we're talking about he was still on the
yeah. In
uptick
his rookie year,
of
he
his
didn't look
career.
that good at all. And man, he just exploded. Like, so we're looking at that type of potential. Um, and he was drafted really late. He was going round 6 and whatnot, round 7. Like, I'm telling you, like, you guys can get this guy for cheap. He's also a wide receiver, so don't even, like, I'm stingy, I'm greedy. Don't even trade anything real for him. Just go take your shot at something cheap. Something, you know, don't send out a very offensive trade or anything. You don't want to ruin relationships here. Otherwise, you won't be able to trade with the guy again. But throw something, see if it sticks on the wall. Next, buy low. Saquon Barkley. We talked about him enough. Next one. We talked about him in the beginning of the podcast.
Here's a good one for you, Myles Gaskin.
Oh, my coconut just split here. My banana just ripened. My avocado just got spoiled. Oh my God, this one's so juicy.
The
Oh,
sexy one for Brain.
the sexiest buy low you can ever have. It's not week 2's just starting. Myles Gaskin. This is an example of a hidden gem, a hidden workhorse. Bad matchup week 1. Stats are disguised as him looking like a bust. And then we had a little bit of bad news pre-draft. If anyone read that, RBBC. This is a workhorse. This is a guy that, I mean, I don't care who's the O-line, who's the quarterback. He's a guy who's going to get it done. He can catch passes. He's just one of these gems in real NFL and in fantasy. And because he didn't put up good stats against a stout Patriots defense, he still looked good. I have a lot of confidence in him. The RB snaps were good. By the way, I'm posting RB snaps and targets. Sushane's doing it for me. He's doing it every week. I'm posting them on social media, so follow me. I'm posting them on Twitter, Instagram, on the Facebook group. RB snaps and team targets. And I'm posting all the numbers, by the way. So the raw numbers are on the images, and the percentages are in the captions and
It's
in the
really
text.
helpful too, guys.
Yes,
Really helpful stuff.
everyone loves it, and we can see according to that Myles Gaskin's getting enough right here. And guys, if you ever ask me a Gaskin question, there's no S at the end. That's how I know you're a true Myles Gaskin truther. If you're a true Myles Gaskin truther, you know that his name is singular, not plural. There's no Gaskins. It's only a Gaskin. Okay, that's how you know. That's how I'm gonna know. That's how I know. You listen to this podcast. You like Myles Gaskin. Well, no S at the end of Gaskin. Myles Gaskin. I'm telling you, trade for this guy right now.
I've made that mistake, by the way.
Offer.
I've
It's
made
all
that
good. Everyone has it at one point in their life. But
also, I do want to add, though, before you move on, he did have a 5.4 yards per carry average on 9 attempts in this first game against those Patriots, and he had 5 catches. I mean, the stats
pretty
aren't
impressive.
terrible.
Yes. It's just that
go get
it was
that
a
guy.
tough game. Like this was a tough defensive game. Like it wasn't a clean game. It wasn't it was a lot of defense.
Here's a good one. Web Fiji likens the Gaskin to Urban Meyer, not Urban Myers.
Well, you know what? Urban Meyer is just, let's
don't bring up Urban on this show.
He's
killing Robinson's value.
He's a 0. So
Okay, we got Sushane adding that Gaskin is better than any of the Denver running backs? Question mark. He's asking. Sorry. I think that's a great question.
Probably.
But who are you thinking? Are you thinking Javonte is better than Gaskin, or do you like Gordon? He had a great first game.
I'd prefer Myles Gaskin. Look, you just said 5 receptions.
Yeah, 5 receptions.
I think
but
that's
only 27 yards. So he was limited in those 5
receptions. But that's my whole point with this is I'm not judging him off that first week with that
you
matchup.
Think he's going to break loose down
I'm thinking because of those 5 catches that yes, he's better than the Denver running. And that's a hard question, but as long as both those Broncos running backs are healthy, I'm going to give the edge to Myles Gaskin. And I like the Broncos running backs. I love Javonte Williams. So that was a tough question.
And you like Gordon too, I think, from what I remember listening. You're not
great value. I mean, no, I actually don't like him, but when I get him in round like 12 in Superflex, yeah, I'm getting him. I got him like round 11 or 12. So I got can you believe this? I got like Debo and Myles and a Melvin Gordon like round 11, 12, something like that. Yeah. I mean,
that's wild.
These 2 guys balled out too, so it's like, oh my god. Yeah, I mean, when I'm getting them around 11 and 12, of course I'm gonna get the starting running back on the Broncos. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, I got a question from Noel here. He says Godwin trade for Gaskin. I kind of think that's too much to give for Gaskin.
I would do it if you're strong at wide receiver, because these Bucs wide receivers are gonna roll. Remember that Mike Evans is about to probably have a really good game. Remember that
2.5 good games.
Yeah, so every 2.5 games he's gonna blow up, and when he does, that means that one of those other Bucs wide receivers are gonna struggle.
Yeah, so that's true.
Godwin's not gonna ball out every game. I like Godwin; he's great.
Had a lot of targets last game.
We saw Gronk ball. Gronk's tight end 1 right now in fantasy.
I think Brady is really gonna just. He's going to make us look silly on a lot of levels. For those of us who drafted like Dak and Stafford before him, like he's going to be better than some of those guys.
I won't say silly, but
or right up there. I mean, if you think about it,
if you drafted Tannehill before Brady, maybe
there you go. Okay,
then so maybe no, Brady's he's on fire. He's on fire. He's going to be on fire. So look, I would do
so
this.
Many weapons to look forward to.
Make this trade because you're trading a wide receiver for a running back. So I would do that.